I'm Jennifer and welcome to Stitch Tutorials with Celtic Knot Crochet. Today in this video I'll be showing you how to make this simple and clean crochet edging that is great for blankets, pillows, tote bags, even coasters. If you like this stitch, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to click to subscribe. And if you know someone else who would like to learn this stitch, make sure to click share so you can send it to them. And if you have a project in mind for this stitch, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. I am not sure what this stitch is called, but I like to call it the single crochet hook rotate. And I abbreviate it just by saying SC for single crochet and then hook HK rotate. You'll see why I named it that because it helps me remember how to do this stitch. And I love how it looks along the edge, kind of like a wrapped or woven look, and it's very easy to do. This is a beginner stitch, but I think all levels of crochet would like to use it in their projects. And there is no repeat except for the one stitch. It does look really good in the round if you're working along the edging of an entire project, but you could use this just along one edge as well. But it definitely is an edging stitch because it would be harder to work on top of it and would kind of ruin this wrapped look. To make this stitch, you need to know how to do a single crochet, and that is it. To make this swatch, I'm going to be using a 6.5 millimeter or K Clover hook and some Bernat Maker yarn. It's a great yarn for doing stitch demonstrations because it's almost like rope. It's a little thicker than medium weight yarn, and it comes in some pretty colors. Now to begin our stitches, I found that since this is an edging stitch, it works best if whatever you're edging, you have an even round of stitches before you add this stitch. So if I were to have a blanket square, let's say, or a pillow, and I wanted to add this stitch, I would first do a border all the way around of single crochet. You could do half double, you could do double. So I'm just going to work single crochet in the same color as my swatch because it kind of disappears then if you do the same color, but it'll even out all of the edges so it has a really nice finished and clean look before I add this single crochet hook rotate edging. So I just picked a stitch along the edge of each row and put a single crochet in there. And then at the corners, it's a good idea to put in an extra stitch, extra single crochet to help you go around the corners. And I'll continue. So I've done one side so far, and then I'm going to go across the next three sides, 1, 2, and the last side. And then we'll be ready to start the actual stitch. So if you're going to add this stitch to a project, just make sure that you have a nice even edging before you add it, and it'll look its best. Remember to watch to the end of the video when I'm going to show you some projects that I use this stitch with. Now to make this stitch, if you want to know the multiples, it's very simple. Any number will work for this stitch because it's just a one standalone stitch that you're going to put in each stitch around or along the edging of your project. So it doesn't matter how many stitches you have. The multiple is just any number. Now I'm going to put my slip knot on my hook of my contrasting color, and I'm going to insert my hook into any one of the stitches. I like starting somewhere in the middle of a side as opposed to the corner because it's easier to hide the join in the middle. And I'm going to put my hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, and this is basically joining with a single crochet. But let me show you now how to do the stitch. So I will do that again. I put my hook with my slip knot on my hook, I put my hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on my hook, and they're nice relaxed loops. And I'm going to rotate my hook around like so, counterclockwise once, then yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on my hook. And that's it. So the next stitch, put my hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, nice and loose, 2 loops on my hook, rotate my hook around, counterclockwise, and yarn over, pull through 2. And that's all you need to do for this stitch. If you are left-handed, you will rotate your hook the other direction. So you'll rotate your hook clockwise. So I'll show you again. Hook in, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on my hook. Before I finish the single crochet, I just rotate the hook around and then yarn over, pull through those 2 loops on my hook. This makes a really simple, clean, nice edging for a variety of projects. Dishcloths would be good, blankets, purses, tote bags. I love this edging and it's so easy to make. And you can see how it gives it that nice, almost wrapped look. And someone once said that this looks like reverse single crochet, but much easier to make. And I would agree, because sometimes with the reverse single crochet, it can be hard to get your brain to cooperate with which way you're supposed to go. So this is just a regular single crochet, and you rotate your hook in the middle. So we're going to go all the way around, and then I'll show you how I like to end the round so the join looks the best. So here I've gone around and I'm coming up on my last stitch. And I'm going to cut about 5 or 6 inches out, and you can just pull to knot it. And then I like going around the back like so and tying a knot with my starting yarn tail. And then I would weave these 2 ends in. So tie a double knot so it's nice and secure. And then I would use my needle to weave these ends in along the matching color. And you could see by tying it on the back, you can't see where it begins, and you have a nice seamless look. So to review this stitch, you would insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then rotate your hook 1 time counterclockwise, and obviously if you're left-handed, you would rotate your hook clockwise once, then yarn over and pull through the 2 loops on your hook, and that will give you this nice simple edging. One of my recent patterns that uses this edging is called the Easy Bean Stitch Hot Pad, and this is made using a pretty textured stitch and then joining 2 squares together using single crochet like we did in our sample. And then once those 2 squares are joined, we go around the whole outside with the pretty single crochet hook rotate edging. Remember, you can find this free pattern and a whole bunch of other patterns on my blog at CelticKnotCrochet.com, and the links will be listed in the description below. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this stitch. Make sure to watch the next stitch tutorial. Happy crocheting!